Most creators waste hundreds of dollars on tripods, when these cheap desk clamps can replace literally all of them. These 4 desk clamps transformed my entire setup. My lights, my cameras, and even my overhead shots. And everything is connected to my desk. And honestly, around my desk, I don't think I'll ever use a tripod again. Over the last few months, I've been upgrading my desk for filming content and YouTube videos. Instead of buying big stands and something that's just bulky, I found a solution: desk clamps. Today I'm going to show you 4 different desk clamps that makes my content possible. And honestly, they've made my entire setup clean. Let's start off with a SmallRig clamp. This SmallRig clamp is actually mounted right behind one of my monitors and is holding a video light. This clamp specifically has a 1/4 inch thread and a 3/8 thread, and it's an 11-inch arm. This clamp is multi-purposeful. I use it to hold my video light, where you could use it to hold your camera, your action cam, a video light, whatever you decide to use it for. I personally think the 11-inch arm on this SmallRig system is really good because it comes in handy quite a bit, especially because it gives you a lot of range to choose from. Why is this mount good? It's a super solid metal build. It tightens down extremely well, so whatever you have attached to it is not going anywhere. Yes. And it's honestly perfect for lightweight items, and it takes up 0 desk space. One of the things I love about this is it's not a tripod, so you don't have the tripod legs all spread out next to your desk. It almost gives the visual appearance that it's floating. It's simple, but incredibly useful. Let's move on to the next mount. Let's talk about the VGym overhead desk mount. This is probably one of my favorite clamps. It extends to 105 centimeters. This mount specifically is holding another one of my video lights, which is my key light that you can see currently. It is also very good for overhead shots. All you have to do is clamp it to your desk, attach a camera, swing it over top of whatever you're filming, and suddenly you have the most perfect overhead shot. Without this type of mount, you're going to be looking at like a C-clamp that sits next to your desk and has this giant arm that goes over your desk, and they're not cheap, and they're not really practical because they get in the way a lot. I really enjoy this mount because it fastens really tightly, so your camera is not going to go anywhere. It also feels really strong too, so it doesn't feel too flimsy. But let's move on to the next clamp. Before I keep going, I wanted to mention all of these mounts were actually purchased on Amazon, and all of them are going to be linked down in the description for you to take a look. They're all under $50 as well. Clamp number 3 is the K&F extendable arm. This one is basically a vertical pole that clamps to your desk. But why is it useful? The adjustable height, it's a super strong clamp, and it's great for just attaching gear. I use this clamp specifically for the foundation of the 4th clamp. That is what you guys are mounted on currently. I have a second SmallRig clamp attached to the K&F, and that clamp is currently holding onto the camera right here. This SmallRig clamp allows me to clamp it to the K&F and attach the camera anywhere I'd like. So if you want a side angle, a desk angle, filming yourself, or product shots, I can just loosen it, move the camera, and then tighten it back up. And the entire thing stays rock solid. But the real question is, why are desk clamps better than tripods? I would say the biggest advantage in not having a tripod and desk mounts instead is it doesn't take up any room. Tripods just get in the way, take up way too much floor space, and they're actually quite hard to adjust. But desk clamps, they're mounted on your desk semi-permanently. You're always ready to film, and it looks super clean in your setup. My entire filming process is basically built straight into my desk now. So basically, these 4 clamps run my entire filming setup. And the crazy part is, they're in between $20 to $50 Canadian. So if you're looking for an easy hack to attach to your desk so you can make some more content like this, I think this would be it. Honestly, you can use these mounts for almost anything, so I would highly recommend checking them out. If you want, I can make an entire video showing you guys how I set these up and what I use them specifically for. But for now, let me know in the comments, do you prefer tripods or desk clamps? Because honestly, I think desk clamps win. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I will see you later, and adios. Bye.